All right, here we go. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, potentially tuning in again. And basically, what I want to show you guys tonight is my social media software that I've been working on. So you might have caught a few minutes of this before, but basically, I've been working on this for, I don't know, several months now. And basically, what happened is I was trying to get this going, and kind of the thickness of all the COVID hit and all that stuff. So I kind of got tied into other sort of projects, other things. So long story short is this kind of got put on the burner, so to speak. Okay. So now I am focusing on it, and getting it out to you guys because I am very excited about it. I think it's very useful. Actually, I know it's very useful because I do use it for myself. Okay. So, basically what the social media software that I created does is it helps you. It's not a social media posting tool. Okay. There's tons of tools that help you to schedule posts, to put and disseminate the information throughout the interwebs and social media channels. But what this software does is it's kind of a step back. What it does is it actually just kind of helps you to make sure that your posts are kind of set up for success. Okay. And what I mean by that is that, the reason why I made it the software for me is because I would, I'd post on social media, and I'd be creating my posts. And, if I'm posting something, I kind of want to make sure it has all the basic criteria of a good post, right? And what I started seeing myself do over and over and over again is I would make social media posts, and I would forget to include, what I felt were, very relevant pieces of the post. Okay, things that the post basically should have. So what I said is, all right, well, I need a tool like a composer. And what I started doing is I had like a Microsoft Word document that literally was just saying, remember this, remember this, remember this. Then I got to the point where I was copying and pasting social media posts and then just revising. And then I said, you know what? I really need a tool. I really need something that I can kind of do this on the fly. That's somewhat always, readily available. It's not a file I have to go find and this, that, and the other thing. And so this is what I created. Okay. So the tool itself is called Social Post Buddy. It's a Chrome extension. That's a small piece of software that you literally just add to your browser. And I want to show you guys how I use it. I'm actually going to show you very quickly. It's not an intricate piece of software. It's not a confusing piece of software. It's very easy to use. It's very basic, but for me, it's been very, very helpful to me to ensure that I am setting up my posts for success, right? So let me show you guys kind of what it does, and then I'm going to tell you kind of about some special opportunities I have for you guys to get in on it. So let me hop over into that. So I'm going to share my screen here, which this should help me to do. Okay, and what you should be seeing right now is my website. Okay, so if I'm on my website, and let's say I'm working on my social media posts, okay, I want to create the social media post for my latest blog post, okay? So I recently did a post talking about how you can get $300 free advertising on TikTok ads, okay? So if this is the post that I'm working on, what I want to do is use my Social Post Buddy software to create the social media post where I'm going to share this blog post throughout. Okay, so this blog post is about TikTok ads, TikTok for business, and the free coupon you can get. So what I'm going to do is, if you look up here in my browser, this is my piece of software here called Social Post Buddy. You click on the little thing there. And then, once you have an account, you log in, and I am going to do that right now. So you log in, and then you're met with this interface, okay? Now, the software is what I guess you would call quote unquote beta version. Okay, so I'm still working out some stuff, but for the most part, I've been using it for months. It is, it is fully capable. And right now I'm on Windows 7, so like that's why the emojis kind of show as like boxes and squares sometimes, because I'm actually on a Windows 7 computer, and we made this to be Windows 10 compatible forward, and got to look and see on the Macs. But either way, I think you'll see and appreciate the functionality of what I'm showing you. So this is the interface. Okay, so the first thing I would want to do if I'm creating a social media post for this blog post, okay, is come up with my headline, right? So maybe I would do something like, I don't know, click on it again, get free TikTok advertising. Okay, so right now you may notice is the fact that this box, no matter what you do, okay, this box always makes the headline all uppercase and bolded. Okay, so the reason being is that if you see social media posts, okay, and as you're scrolling through, most people will just type some text and that's it. They type the text, it is what it is, and it all looks the same, and you'll see a big wall of text. Okay, and that's something that you're going to see time and time again, even from businesses. I'm sure, like, see here, TikTok for business, right? Ironic. Look, here's a sentence, okay? And there's just, it's just a sentence, right? The graphic is obviously interesting, but there's just no real like wow factor in the content there, right? So when you create in your headline here, when you look down here, it shows you actually the post preview, okay? And you could see here, nice big bold letters, get free TikTok advertising, okay? So that's pretty cool. I don't have to go looking for my caps lock. I don't have to try figuring out how to bold it, right? Because it literally does it for me, and it's a headline. So that's kind of what I want, just like a newspaper, right? I treat my posts like they're their own newspaper, and I make a headline for them. So now, for the headlines, I like to really make them stand out. So what I decided is that I kind of like to have emojis there, right? So let's find a good emoji, maybe like, and like I said, these are showing up a little strange because I'm on, Windows 7, and this is really just looking at forward compatible to be like Windows, Windows 10 and later, So we'll do like the $sign there, okay, and talking about advertising, and then maybe like, I don't know, like a wow face or something like that, or whatever, a happy face, okay? So now you could see that it literally put those emojis in there. I just chose them in here, and it puts it as part of the headline, okay? So I got to open up this box a little so it'll show a little wider. But you get the idea for now, and you'll see that it'll work fine when we post it. So now, okay, so now I have my headline, and I got my emoji that's kind of showing, showing you a preview of what you have here. But now let's get into typing the actual post. Okay, so let's post. There's a special offer from TikTok to get free advertising and help get your business more visibility on that platform for free. Okay. Read my latest blog post to learn how to get it. Okay, so obviously that's very, very quick, but you get the idea. You would type your message there. So what I want to call out to you is is this button here, right? So I have a bold button now. Facebook now started to add some of this function, the bold button there, and a couple other things, but it still doesn't walk you through the process, kind of like walking from top to bottom here. So I would put like I might bold this special offer. Maybe I'll bold free advertising. Okay, and get your business more visibility. Okay, so for free, read my latest blog post to learn Learn how to get it. Okay, so I choose the text and I hit bold, and you could see down here now that text is bolded, right? And that also helps break up the content a bit more, right? Because now, as you can see, if I scroll through, here's like inside a group. But if I look at business posts, right? If I look at sponsored, look, here's a sponsored one. It's just all text, right? There's no bolding. There's nothing to really, as far as formatting wise, that makes this stand out. Okay, so that's why I try and do that in my social post buddy, right? And I'll bold. I gotta fix this special offer. So I'll bold these things here, and I will get just break it up a bit, right? So it just helps to make that text stand out. Okay, so now what I'll do is maybe I'll add a little bit of breathing room there, and now as you see, the next step down, okay, is the link. Okay, so what I would do here is add my link, okay, and put my link in there, okay. And now, because there's literally a box asking, that's really helped me to not forget to add the link, okay? Because that's happened to me plenty of times where I forget to add the link. So now I have my link there, okay, and I won't forget. And now we have our final box, okay? If you see here in the post preview, here's my headline, here's my bolded text, and then here is, here is the link. And you can see I also put the little pointing emoji. I'll probably make it so you could switch it out with different ones. But for now, it's just kind of like the call to action. Click here to check it out. So read my latest blog post to learn how to get it. And then there's a little hand pointing to the link, okay? So now the last and final piece that I would often forget is the hashtags. Okay, hashtags are still relevant, still important, still helpful. So what I wanted to do, and I'm going to change this functionality depending upon if people are interested or if it's just for me. If it's just for me, I will probably just find ways to get my hashtag information. But if this, if other people are interested in this product, this software, then I'll probably do something that it starts to look via API to get more popular hashtags. But the way I have it set up right now, when you click generate hashtags, okay, it literally looks at the content and it pulls hashtags from there. So you see it says TikTok, business, latest, learn. So it's pulling some words from the actual post itself, which generally the content within the post, will have some hashtags that you'd like to put. So an example, TikTok is a good post, business is a good post, and, learn is a good post, so a good hashtag rather. So it automatically pops that in there, right? So now you can see here, we have our post preview, okay? And, to me, this is where you get your final look and say, okay, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to open this up a bit so that this box is a little bit bigger. But, while it's such a simple tool, you could see that this post, is much, in my opinion, much better formatted than a post like this, right? There's just not a lot of real formatting there. Obviously, the video grabs your eye and all of that, but it's just, to me, I really like the extra formatting. So that's why I created this software, okay? So now at this point, you have very many options, okay? Now, some people, have paid social media posting software, which obviously this can work with, and there's very different ways you can use this, okay? So for example, if you just use Social Post Buddy, and you don't want to pay for all the other social media posting platforms, you're like, I don't want to pay $50 a month for that, software, this software, that software, I got to log in elsewhere, all that different stuff. Well, guess what? You don't have to go into another tool. You're literally in Social Post Buddy right now. So all you have to do, let's say I want to share this post to Facebook, right? So now the post is already created. I just click share. And what happens is not only does it bring me right to Facebook, okay, but it also puts the post in my clipboard. And now if I hit Control V and paste, there's my post, okay? So now I mean, eventually I could probably do something where it automatically pastes it for you. But again, this is kind of a beta mode. But now it's literally, right in my box there, and I could adjust it if need be. Do something like this just to kind of break it up a bit. And now I have this, in my opinion, a nice, well formatted post, right? So this should help, help my post to stand out a bit more in the feed because, I have hashtags that people may, searching for stuff, it may come up in their feed. They'll see the graphic pulled from my website page. And then also just using the emojis, using the bolding, et cetera, right? So when you click on that social media platform, okay, I clicked on Facebook, same thing, happens with Twitter. If you click on Twitter, right, and then, if you're not logged in, then you just obviously would hit the login button. And now I could just paste the same thing here, right? So now this content is on Twitter as well. Okay. And then I come back to Social Post Buddy and, maybe I want to put it on LinkedIn. I want to put it on YouTube. Long story short is that, it does two things in one. It copies the post to your clipboard, and then it also opens the platform that you want to share that content on. Okay. So it's just kind of killing two birds with one stone, saving you a step. Now, the other thing you could do, let's say you're not looking, maybe you do have a social media software that you use. The other thing you could do is just simply hit copy to clipboard, right? So if I hit copy to clipboard and, maybe, I don't know, maybe you want to, save it in a notepad or something like that, or you want to copy and paste it into your Hootsuite, your Agora Pulse, your whatever, you can copy and paste it. Like, I personally, have a few different ones, but I can now go into my Hootsuite and I could add this as a button. We'll see. We'll see, who might be interested in that. So now I can copy and paste this right into a post right in my Hootsuite and then post into multiple, post it to multiple social media platforms, right? I copied and pasted it. And I paste it right here on Hootsuite, and there it is. Now I just maybe find a little tweak for the platform, shorten the link, et cetera, right? So as you can see, it's my post is formatted well. I have quick sharing options, and then I also have the option to save my posts, which I got a little more work to do on this, but these posts now are like basically saved. These are all the posts that I've done with this, okay? And I've cleared the database out several times, but you could see all of the stuff is backed up in there, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much how Social Post Buddy works. And you can see it's not a very, very complicated tool. It's a rather simple one in my opinion, but it helps you to not forget the hashtags. Don't forget the emojis. Don't forget the bolding. Make it easy to bold. And it also keeps a history of your posts so that you can go back and, maybe repurpose that post, right? So Social Post Buddy is in what they would call beta. I do have, I can set up clients, customers with it. So the website is, I'll show you here. The website is socialpostbuddy.com. Go here, show you the page real quick. The landing page looks a little something like this. Got a little promo video there. And you can get set up with it. So it is ready. It is here. It is at socialpostbuddy.com. Okay. And it's ready and waiting for you guys. So, if you're interested, there's kind of a couple different opportunities here with Social Post Buddy. I am currently looking to potentially get some, because I work with lots, or I have friends who are, other agency owners or other business owners who may, be able to repurpose the software for their clients. So if interested, I was, looking to do potentially some sort of partner offering where you can have potentially unlimited accounts that you can sell for however much money you want to sell it for. And at that point, as a partner, you can just set up multiple accounts for your clients, bill them how much you want to bill them, how much you could sell them on it for. And it's also could be a really great value add for certain clients as well. Okay. Clients, customers, or whatnot. So going the partner option is one sort of a thing. And I'd tell you to contact me via Facebook if you're interested in that. The other thing is obviously just purchasing it as a user. Right now it's in beta, but it is available. I do have a Facebook group for the beta guys and gals who want to hop in and start testing this out and play around with it and also help me to improve it. It's a very, very, very affordable way to make sure your posts are very consistent. And I would love to get, a lot of people signed on with it to help me improve it. And I do have a roadmap of other things I want to do with it. Okay. So if this is of interest to you, if you want to make sure that your social media posts are, have a format, have a strategy, always have a link, always have your hashtags and all that stuff, then I think Social Post Buddy may be a great software for you to invest in. And that could be as either a partner or a customer. And I would recommend you get in touch. Now, for those who are potentially interested in, quote unquote, partnering with me on it, I do have, I am very fortunate to be part of another software, a founding member of another software that I would actually provide you access to. And for anybody who's doing stuff on Facebook and doing business on Facebook, chances are you're using Facebook to contact customers and clients. If you're doing e-commerce, if you're doing, even if you're a consultant or whatever business you're in, chances are you are doing business via Facebook and Facebook Messenger. So what I do want to offer you guys is the opportunity to get in with me on a different program called Genius Messenger that actually takes your Facebook Messenger conversations and allows you really to categorize, to stop doing mundane tasks over and over, sending the same messages over and over, and doing things like that. So if you do business via Facebook Messenger, then you're definitely going to want to get involved with the Genius Messenger software. And I'm going to do another video on that, which I'll keep you guys posted on. But the Social Post Buddy partners can also get involved with me with the Genius Messenger, and we can discuss, potentially if you want to get Social Post Buddy, maybe I'll include a free Genius Messenger account. Okay, and what that does is that basically turns Facebook Messenger into a CRM, a customer relationship management software. Okay, so I'm going to do a video on that alone, and I'll probably also do a quick video of both of them together. But I did want to let you guys know that that's going to be launching within the next day or two. And if you hop on board with Social Post Buddy, you'll be one of the fortunate few who also can get involved with Genius Messenger, very, very early on and start automating your marketing, your Facebook Messenger marketing, and just, somewhat taking the redundancy out of doing business via Facebook. Okay. So I appreciate your time. Like I said, the website is socialpostbuddy.com. Go there, check it out, learn a bit more about it. There is a special bonus while I'm doing the beta, which will include, as I discussed, the Genius Messenger. And I look forward to any feedback, any questions, comments. Feel free to message me on Facebook and message my page, All Things Digital. However you want to get in touch with me, let's discuss, making your business's posts look better formatted and better set up for success, in my opinion, so that they get more visibility and look a bit more professional. And then we can also discuss how you can better leverage Facebook and Messenger to to make more money on Facebook, make more money in your business, and just conduct business in a very efficient fashion on Facebook. All right, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Please get in touch, socialpostbuddy.com or atdny.com, or contact me via Facebook.